Hey all, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. So I was originally going to be getting ready to go to a friend's birthday party, but unfortunately that was canceled due to some COVID things happening. So today I'm going to be getting ready to go to my couch. I asked you all on Instagram which palette you would like to see me use, and I gave 4 choices, and the one that was overwhelmingly the winner was this one. So this is the NOMAD Cosmetics Paradise Islands palette, and I've played with this a couple times, and it is so beautiful. Like, look at these beachy, beautiful colors. Like, oh, it's so gorgeous. I've only played with a couple of the colors. I want to play with a whole lot more. I really want to dig into some of these shimmers. Like, I'm thinking maybe I might do like blues and maybe even a little bit of pink. I don't know, but I think I want to play with this like super sparkly blue especially. I'm also going to be using another new product. The rest of it is going to be some older products, a lot of things that are in my project pan. So if you haven't put on your makeup for the day, why don't you grab yourself a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, let's put on our makeup together, or you can just sit and listen to me ramble. I mean, that's up to you, my friends. But if this is your first time here, hi, my name is Linda and I'm a cruelty-free beauty YouTuber, and I always want to help you decide whether or not makeup, skincare, hair care products are worth your money, whether they're drugstore price, luxury, high-end. I just want you to spend your money wisely. But also in 2022, I am doing my very first low buy year. So I'm trying to be super conscious about what I bring into my collection, making sure that it's either really unique or just something really, really special, something I really want. And also to use the good stuff instead of like saving it for a rainy day, because why would you save beautiful makeup for a rainy day when you could be wearing it right now? Am I right? So if you're into that as you're watching this video, I would love if you'd hit the subscribe button and become a part of the Rockstar fam. I think I just said become a fart of the Rockstar fam. Rockstar farts. This is getting off to a great start. I will try to remember to tell you everything that I'm using, but if I forget to, everything is going to be listed in the description box down below. But I'm going to be a little crazy and start with my eyes today. I never do this. I never do it, but today that's what we're going to do. So one thing before we get into the eyes, this is sort of eye related, but for the first time I got brow lamination yesterday. So like I had always kind of been thinking about getting microblading done, but I feel like I like to be able to change up my eyebrows depending on the look. Like sometimes I like to change the color or the shape, whether I want it thinner, thicker, higher arch, lower arch. But lamination only lasts like 4 to 6 weeks. The price is much lower, so I decided to give it a try. And with mine also came a brow dye. I'm getting used to it, but these feel quite dark. They feel quite dark to me. But again, it's just, it came with it. It's gonna fade. It doesn't last forever. But as far as the lamination part, I was pretty impressed with them. So this is how they looked when I left the salon yesterday. And then I'm not gonna lie, when I woke up this morning, they looked like they were pretty much back to normal. And I was pretty pissed. But the woman I went to said that I could use different brow makeup, whatever. So today I was like, let me at least try. And I ran some just clear eyebrow gel through it, and they went right back into shape and they are not moving. So I think that the brow lamination did help. Even though it didn't stay like plastered to my face, it definitely did help. So pretty excited about that. What do I want to do with this palette? I think I just want to do an all blue look. I haven't done an all blue look in so long. So I'm actually going to start with like the darkest color and go from there. None of my brushes are clean. Who can relate? So how have you guys been doing overall? I feel like I have been gone for just a little bit. Some of you may have noticed that. So let's see, where do I start? So I have to admit that the months of March and April too have kind of kicked my butt in, you know, many different ways. In that, in the beginning of March, I got sick, okay? I was sick for 2 full weeks. They think it was bronchitis and a sinus infection. It definitely wasn't COVID. I had like many COVID tests and every single one of them came back negative. So they were like, oh, okay, well, we think it's this. And they gave me some antibiotics and it did eventually clear up and all was okay. But that took a good 2 weeks. But then on top of that, at the very end of March, as many of you know, we unfortunately had to put my 18-year-old cat Spooky to sleep. And that, you know, didn't really help situations any with how I was feeling and whether or not I was feeling like filming videos. Like I skipped quite a few videos in March from being sick and from losing my cat. And then to really set things off, I got sick again in April, and I was sick for like a week and a half, like really, really sick. And when I went to the doctor, they were like, we think it's a really bad cold. Awesome. But nonetheless, it just really knocked me out of my butt. Like I had no voice. And it just, to be honest, like I missed a lot of videos in both March and April from being sick and everything like that. And also like, I think that, the stress from losing my cat, even though like she was sick for quite a while, we knew she was sick, but still, it's like, even if your pet is sick, it doesn't make things any easier, when you do have to make that decision, you know what I mean? And Spooky is, to be honest, the first pet I've had to make that decision for, so that might have made things just a little bit harder, but nonetheless, like, I think that the stress of all of it is what kind of made me sick, but also, like, I definitely went through, like, looking back on it now, I'm like, I went through a depression, for sure. I think I wasn't allowing myself kind of enough time to grieve my cat, because nobody, for the record, not a single person was like, Linda, snap out of it. But I feel like I kept saying that to myself, where I was like, you knew this was coming. You were so lucky, you had her for over 18 years, where there are people who lose their pets when they're like 5 or something like that. And, you were so lucky, and you should be so grateful. And I am. Please know that I am. But at the same time, like, I wasn't expecting the whole, like, breaking down sobbing in the middle of the day every day, and I look back on it now, even though it's only been like was yesterday 1 month? I think yesterday was 1 month. And I just wasn't expecting to be that affected for that long. You know what I mean? And that's how it goes. You know what I mean? Like, grief is weird. And I knew that, but like, I guess I didn't let myself really believe that. But it seriously comes in waves. And so many of you were commenting on like my videos and my pictures and things like that, saying like, maybe that your pet has been gone for like 3 or 4 years, and you'll find yourself suddenly like breaking down. And I guess that's kind of what it is, you know what I mean? Like, you don't expect it, and like, it'll be the littlest things. Like, if any of you follow me on Instagram, I used to post a whole lot. It would be, I called it Spooky's Daily Meeting. She would find whatever the best sunspot was in the house, and she would plop herself down. She would go to it like it was like clockwork, and she would know where it was. And sometimes I will see like an empty sunspot, and I'm just like, oh God. And I feel like it doesn't necessarily, I don't know. I know that at some point those are just going to be like the super happy memories. And they already kind of are. Like, I'll look at a sunspot and be like, oh, she was so happy for so long. And, she was very, very loved and all of that. And that's good stuff. But there still is definitely a part of me that gets like, I was going to say like gets emotional, but that's not even the word for it. It's like gets hysterical. I do. I get like hysterical about it. So I guess I was going to say getting over that, but again, I don't think that's the right phrase. I'm still working through that. So I'm going to throw brushes across the room. And on top of that, again, like, I'm not trying to sound like complainy McComplainerson. I'm just trying to be real with you guys. On top of that, my work, which I still love. Like, I freaking love my job. I'm very, very lucky, but my work that I do for full time, wow, look at that shimmer. My work has been insanely busy lately, like so much that like it's hard to come up for a breath of air sometimes. And again, like, I love my job, but it's just, when I'm working that hard, it's kind of hard to convince myself sometimes to sit down and film. As much as I love it, and as much as this is like a release for me, it can be kind of hard because, if I'm working so hard all week, to sit down on a weekend and be like, no, I'm not going to go outside when the weather's nice. I'm just going to sit in my room and film. You know what I mean? It can just be a little tough. So I know my schedule has been a little fucky lately, but I think, I don't know. I appreciate you guys being patient with me. And, I am trying to get back on a little bit of a more normal schedule. And if there are times where I have to take like a little bit of a break, then that's what it's going to be. And I've got to just kind of accept that. You know what I mean? This blue, do you see like how shimmery it is? It's just so freaking pretty. This palette is so gorgeous. Like, these colors just blend themselves and they're so pretty. I believe I said I was going to add some pink to this look possibly, but I think it's going to be all blue. I think we knew that. It's just, I'm living for it right now. Also, there really is something to be said for doing the darkest color first. I've never really been good at that, even though people have been like, that's what you should do. And I'm like, you can't tell me what to do. You're not my real dad. That's fun. Quite a bit of fallout from the blue glitter, I will say, but I haven't done my face makeup yet for a reason. So also, I got some new brushes. So I think you guys know I use a lot of Moda brushes. I really love Moda brushes, but their sister company is Omnia. And I had mentioned online that I have this very sad MAC Duo Fiber brush that was falling apart. I got this literally probably about 20 years ago at this point. I saved up so much money for this. I think this was like a $50 brush. But when I say it's falling apart, I mean it's falling apart, like pieces are just flying out of it. And they were like, hey, we'd like to send you, some Omnia brushes. And they sent me this awesome one. Like, look at this. It's very similar, but it's just like, it's such good quality. It is so soft. These are, this one is vegan and cruelty free. And it's just, these are really awesome. So if you guys are looking for some new brushes, I'm going to link Omnia down below. I really like this. They sent me a bunch of them and they've all been really amazing. There's also, wait, it's not this one. Is it this one? Yes. There's also like a smaller version of the Duo Fiber. You can tell it's stained because I've used this one a bunch too. But like, these are so good. Like, I can't believe, I'm so happy that there are quality brushes that are a bit more affordable now and you don't have to spend $50 a brush, but I digress. So I almost feel like I should have said this first, but guys, I hit 9,000 subscribers. I'm so excited about it. Like, I know it's such like a weird milestone to celebrate. It's not like, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, something like that. But I'm celebrating every milestone. Like, I'm convinced that that's what we all need to do. Like, don't just celebrate something that somebody tells you should be a milestone. Celebrate whatever your milestone is. So I'm celebrating this one, okay? Because I'm pretty pumped that I hit 9,000 because my goal for such a long time has been, I'm using the Urban Decay Hydromaniac, and I use this in 2 different colors. This one is 30. This is in my project pan. Like, I want to use this up before the year is over. And then this one is 40. So I just kind of mix these 2 together to get my shade. I mix definitely way more of the 30 than of the 40. Yeah, 10,000 has been my goal for so long. And I feel like it's like within reach now, right? Because if I'm at 9,000, that's only 1,000 more to go. But just, I don't know. I know that I say it in every video and I tell you guys like, I love you with my whole heart and blah, blah, blah. And maybe it sounds, I don't know. Does it sound fake? I hope not. Because the thing is like, it genuinely means so much to me that like, I don't know. I can't fathom the idea of like 9,000 people in a room watching me. It's such a weird feeling and it's, I don't know. I'm really grateful. I'm going to make this face and talk to you as I'm telling you about how grateful I am for you. But seriously, it just means a lot to me. And I feel like there's been a bunch of new faces in here lately. And I'm just, I don't know. I'm real happy. I'm real happy. I hit 9,000, you guys. I hit 9,000. We only got 1,000 more to go, and I've got 6 months to do it, right? No, like 7 months, because I said I wanted to hit it before the end of the year. I think it could actually happen. What should we do once I hit 10,000? What should we do? Should we have a party? Let's have a party. I will say, though, something that has been making me super happy lately is like, okay, tell me if you're one of these people, because I definitely am. I'm somebody who, was I going to use the word needs? Do I need it? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to use the word need. I need something to look forward to. Like, whether it's a vacation or whether it's, I don't know, whatever it is, I need things to look forward to. Like, I even have an app on my phone, if you guys aren't familiar with it. It's called Countdown, and it's free, and you can just put in it certain dates that you're looking forward to, and it'll just have a straight up countdown for it. And I have a countdown for several events right now. So the first event that I have a countdown for is that I am going on a trip to Disney World. I am very excited. I am a Disney World nerd, if you didn't know. We're not going until like the fall, so I still have a long time to go, but it's something that I'm really looking forward to because I'm going to be there for a while. Usually we only go for a few days, and we're actually going to be there for a while this time, so that's great. And I'm going with a couple friends. I'm meeting up with a couple friends when I'm there. I'm meeting up with at least one YouTube friend, possibly 2. So I don't know. I'm really looking forward to it. And it just helps me to have that thing to look forward to. And I also have 2 concerts I'm looking forward to. Very excited. So in the fall also, I am going to see 9 Inch Nails. I love them so much still, so much. And I have not seen them in so long. Like, it's probably been like 10 or 15 years since I've seen them. So I'm really excited. And the other one that I'm going to see, where there's a chance I might be the oldest person there, and I don't even care, but later this year, like super later, I think it's in like December, I'm going to see Måneskin. Yeah, at the end of the year. So I'm really, really, really excited. I really love them. I think they are one of the most fashionable and attractive bands I've seen in a long time. All of them. Would not kick a single one of them out of bed. I'm just saying. But in addition to that, I just have like a lot of other little things. Like I bought tickets for myself and my husband and my mom to go to the zoo. They have a thing where you go to the zoo and you eat breakfast with the animals and you get to choose which animal. And I chose monkeys. We're going to eat breakfast with the monkeys. And with some of the breakfast, you get to actually like meet the animal. Like I think with the penguins, you get to meet a penguin. This one, you don't get to meet the animal, but you get to be there as they're doing like enrichment exercises and they feed them their breakfast. And what's basically going to happen is that the monkey is going to lock eyes with me. It's going to be like this. And they're going to give a little like shriek. And they're going to run over to me and throw themselves into my arms where we will lock in a warm embrace. It's like the zoo doesn't know what's happening yet. But it's going to happen. I don't feel like putting anything in my waterline today at all. So I'm just going with this. Also, I've been really liking this mascara. This is the Kokie Volume Fixation. And I've been applying it the way Raw Beauty Christy just taught me how to. And she learned it from someone on TikTok, where first you take the wand this way and you go side to side because that coats the sides of the lashes. And then you go in and you wiggle it like this. And your lashes are so freaking long. Like I could not believe. I'll show you a before and after. Do you see the difference? This is the after. This is with 1 coat of mascara. Like, well, I did it this way and then I went this way. So I guess that's 2 coats, but like the length it gives as opposed to, it's unreal. But what else do I have in addition to that? I've got just like a bunch of little things. Like I'm having a yard sale at some point and it just, I don't know, little things like that. But even things like that are good for me to look forward to, because it's when I have nothing big to look forward to that I start to go a little wonky and a little crazy. So I don't know. I'm happy that I have those couple things to look forward to. So I love, in these Get Ready With Me, I definitely talk and, I guess I talk a lot about myself, but I want you to tell me in the comments down below, this is your task for the day. Tell me what you're looking forward to, whether it's a vacation, whether it's, I don't know, are you going out to dinner tonight? Tell me about that. Tell me what you're looking forward to because I want to hear about it all. For blush, I'm going to try going in with a brighter pink. This is Honey Thief. This is Melt. Ooh, that's kind of vicious. I'm going to dab that just a little bit. And that's a blush, all right. I have to admit, though, I kind of like a super pink cheek with a blue look. Maybe that's a little too pink, but it's okay. That's pink. So I do have something new I'm going to try out today. Now, I talked about this in a previous video, one of my low buys, where I said the items that I wanted to buy but didn't, and I bought one. So this is the Flower Beauty, the Spotlight Liquid Highlighter. So this is supposed to be a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury one. And let me grab something. All right, it's not a dupe for this color. This is the Glowgasm in Pinkgasm, but the packaging is exactly the same down to this has like a little puffball applicator on it. And this one has a little puffball applicator. They're the exact same thing. So I'm curious to see how the formula actually holds up. So the way that these work, you have to switch it from off to on because otherwise stuff will come out, and you just press it. Let's see if I can show you up close. See that? Well, no, you couldn't see it. You see how the product is on the tip? I squeezed out way too much and that's my fault. So I'm turning this back to off, and I was going to just apply that like with the sponge applicator, but I'm going to take a brush and very lightly tap it in. And let's see how this looks. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Do you see that shine? And hold on. It's not glittery at all. It's not glittery at all. It's just like the most beautiful glow. Oh my, oh my God, I'm obsessed. Oh, I just took too much. Oh my God. So pretty and like so, oh my God. I'm sorry. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my God. This is so good. So what's this color? Oh, I just made a mess. So this color is opal. And they had 3 colors total. This is the most like light champagne-y. I think there was one that was bronzy and one that was more pink, but like, I love it. Oh my God, and it's set down. It's not wet at all or tacky. What do I want to do for lip? I feel like I just kind of want to do like maybe a lip oil with some pink liner. Like a cool pink lip with like, yeah. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if I got like a little mopey talking about, you know, sickness and all that stuff, but I just kind of want to let you know where I've been, why I haven't been posting as consistently, but I really am trying to post as consistently as possible. I will continue to do so, but thank you so much to all of you for 9,000 subscribers. That is crazy to me. If you feel like it and you want to share my channel with someone else, that always just means so much to me. We're building our little family over here, a little family of rock stars. Of course, everything I use today is going to be linked in the description box down below, and some of those are going to be affiliate links. So if you decide that you'd like to purchase any of these items and you do use those links, I do get a little bit of a kickback, and it means so much to me when you shop through those links. It's a really nice way of helping to support my channel, so I'm so appreciative, and thank you so much to all of you. If you like this video, I would love if you give it a thumbs up. You all can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, and those are all GlitterFallout. And as always and forever, you are super freaking rock stars. I love you so much with my whole heart, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.